The journey has been quite thrilling, ups and downs, learned a lot of lessons. It's my childhood, dream, aspiration. I really wanted to play an army officer. As I said that, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, so Karan, first of all, a warm welcome to GlitzVisionUSA. Hope you are doing fine.
I am doing absolutely fine, yeah.
Okay.
The journey has been quite thrilling, ups and downs, learned a lot of lessons. Basically learned a lot. Learned a lot. Yeah. So from Mehak initially, I can call myself now as an actor, but not initially as you told, as you begin that not handsome but acted also well, that Shaurya character. But initially I was a hopeless actor. But yeah, as days went by, slowly and steadily, I started to get my hand on that talent also. Yeah. Oh, choosing the wrong things, at the right time. Or yeah, after Krishna Chali London, I thought of taking a sabbatical. Yeah, too early, I know, but wanted to hop onto the next leap, next thing, that is OTT. And for that, I had to say no to a lot of television soaps, though which some of them I really love the script also. But again, majorly it was the old that same old thing. Tall, arrogant, all that thing, arrogant khadus type of that thing, but which I did not wanted to experiment or did not wanted to take it because of that same thing. And it's in a daily soap, you have to continue it throughout. It's a it's a long process, and you get drained as an actor. Nothing was new. But again, as I said, for OTT, I had to say no, and there was on OTT, everything was finalized, the budgets were finalized, but the bad thing was that, it turned out, it took shape at the wrong time, and that was February 2020. Next month, lockdown happened. So that lockdown happened, the first lockdown happened, it was totally, it was like, kya kare, what next? So the best thing was that as the work and all was was on a halt, basically. So I shifted my base back to Delhi because I had my dogs also with me and take care of them. And it was very difficult, in Bombay you have lesser space. You can't step out also because of that COVID thing, protocols. So the best thing was that I shifted my base because aisa nahi lag raha tha that work will, again continue or come back to its, track for long. So then I shifted back, and once you shift back, it is very difficult, to get back again. You need a solid reason. So I wasn't getting that solid reason because I said no to a lot of televisions. So there's this very cliche line that, out of sight, out of mind. I did not used to believe it, but it happens. It happens, it happens. You have to be constant throughout in the public eye. So it's a small world. Television, films, whatever. So yeah, and it was very difficult to me to get back, again, because I really wanted to choose the right show, right script, and I'm really thankful that Imlie happened. So I take Imlie as my second chance, the reason for me to come back to Bombay. So and I took the show. I loved the script. I took the show, and I was quite fortunate. To work with Karishma and Gul ma'am. I really wanted to work with 4 Lines as a production, and everything was falling in place. Star Plus, a show for Star. It's every actor's dream to do a show, on Star, and for 4 Lines, and script was good. I was playing, the DJ. It was quite challenging for me first, but again, my younger brother Kunal, he's a DJ professionally. So during lockdown, I just saw him doing making music on his turntables, on his DJ console, and all that rhythm, all that groove and all. So it really helped me, as a performer. I sort of picked up things from there, here and there, mixed, amalgamated everything, and just sort of, showed in front of the camera. And people accepted it, and they're accepting it. They're loving the character, loving the performances. So it's very overwhelming so far. As I said that, out of sight, out of mind, So again, you have to start from the scratch. It's a rule. It's a life's rule. Ki agar, out of sight, out of mind hai, so again you have to prove yourself again to get into that game. So I had to, I have to go through all the process. I gave an audition, I did a mock shoot, and yeah, I mean they loved it. And from the next day itself, everything was done, and I started shooting. See, this thing happens, as my first show, Zindagi Ki Mehak, so the pairing, me and Samiksha, Shaur and Mehak, it was such a huge hit. Now, such a huge hit, and today also people follow it. It's run all over the world in different mediums. So pairing is very important, and once once people catch onto that pairing, so they want to see it. They relate to it, with their emotions and all these things, and it's very difficult to get koi aur aake, again getting into that same skin. So it was quite challenging at first, but as performers, I believed in myself, but again was quite really anxious that acceptability regarding that thing ki log karenge nahi karenge. But yeah, the best thing was Megha, my co-star Imlie, who plays. So I worked with Megha in earlier, one of my previous shows. So when I met her in the mock, so I was like, wow. I mean, so but it gets very easier. The process gets just a bit easier when you know a person, when you know an actor, you know his or her strengths, the compatibility thing is there. So it really helps. What I feel in the scenes. So she was there. Positivity was there in the set, amongst the people, amongst the cast, and the show is in the hands of a very talented director, whom I consider my mentor also, Mr. Ashish Srivastav. So, yep, everything became very easy, and we believed in ourselves, rather taking that tension, ki kya hai, kya nahi, getting into that TRP business and all. Personally, I focused on my performances, and with a positive energy. And yeah, I just took the things as if it's a new show. I mean, I'm doing a new show. And it's running, well. Yeah. See, I am a very introvert kind of a person. I talk very less. I mean, very less. I go do my scene and I come back to a makeup room, rehearse, do my things, watch movie and all. So again, it's like sometimes, in scenes, we have got a very entertaining associate director, Mr. Pathak. So he's one of the best things, which has happened in the show. So he's there. So he's quite hilarious. So we just, pull his leg, in the comments and sort of that thing. That's it. Yeah. So it helps in the romantic scenes. Basically, first of all, in any romantic scene or in any intimate scene, the inhibitions is not there. When you know a person, you have worked with that person. So that thing is not there. That stoppage is not there. You don't feel that boundage. So that helps a lot. Comedy ke scenes mein timing is there, his or her timing kya hai kya nahi hai. So as I said, it makes the process very easy. I mean, give and take should be really especially in the romantic scenes. So that really helps, that eye contact, the emotions, without a word, you're trying to communicate, through eyes. So that really helps a lot, what I feel that works best between me and Megha. Yeah. See, firstly, now in the state of mind I am, I really want to focus on this show, Imlie, A lot of distractions are there, a lot of things are coming up, absolutely. Once the show, becomes a hit. But again, I just don't want to focus on those things, those aspects now. So I really want to be a horse with, a shield on both, both the sides. I want to focus in one direction. For now, it should be only Imlie for me, what I should feel. Absolutely, next step, whatever, God willingly comes, I would take it. But now, Imlie, only Imlie. As yeah. Because I've had my shares, I've had the results, I've had the sweets. So no experimenting now, for sure. Yeah, because I feel nowadays, if you see, lots of shows are coming up, lots of shows in all channels with good star casts, good names, big name, but they don't turn up almost, 1 month, 2 months, they go off air. So it's not, what I'd rather suggest people also experimenting. If you have a good running show in your hand, you're doing it, stick to it. I would really love to play an army officer, given me any rank. But yeah, it's my childhood, dream, aspiration. I really wanted to play an army officer. See, that day, yeah, I know that day, kuch planned nahi tha. I was shooting outdoor. I mean, it was Women's Day, and I don't follow that same protocols, just going and just typing this day happy, that day. It should be meaningful what I believe. So I was sitting in my vanity and the things were coming, it was just cropping up in my mind. A lot of impromptu things, that Women's Day hai, my mom, my sister, my co-stars, whatever I am today, it's all because of them, that popularity, that people know me as Shaurya, people know me as Ato. So it's all, that वो बोलते हैं ना कि again हर उसके success के पीछे एक औरत होता है, So it's absolutely, it's true what I feel. I mean, it may be cliche for somebody, but yeah, it's real. I mean, you have to accept it. So again, mom is there, my sister, all females in my life, who have been there, for my success. So my sister, my wife, my mother, Samiksha, with whom I gave one of the best hit shows, my first hit shows. So that process, I mean, growing as an actor. So we have lived that part, same as with Mehak also, in Krishna and in this Imlie also. So yeah, बहुत family बहुत matter करता है मेरे लिए, मतलब मेरे दोस्त, family, whatever, I mean they are one thing. I mean, तो मैं सब कुछ उन्हीं को मानता हूँ. I don't have much friends, So हम लोग छोटा सा family, हम लोगों की छोटी सी, तो हम लोग एक दूसरे के बहुत मतलब अच्छे दोस्त हैं. So परेशान होता हूँ कुछ भी होता है. So the best thing is, कुछ भी होता है तो बेस्ट थिंग इज डिस्टर्ब होता हूँ इनिशियली, सब लोग होते हैं. आई मीन तो आई जस्ट टेक अ फ्लाइट एंड जस्ट गो बैक टू दिल्ली, स्पेंड अ डे, स्पेंड सम टाइम, सम आवर्स एंड गेट बैक. सो वो एक रिफ्रेश मोड हो जाता है. तो फैमिली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है. आई मीन सही डिसीजंस में आप बात करके आप सही डिसीजन ले सकते हैं लाइफ के. अप्स एंड डाउन्स में हमेशा आपके साथ वही खड़े होते हैं. आई मीन आपकी फैमिली होती है. दे नो यू एज अ पर्सन, व्हाट आई फील. आप किसी बाहर वाले को आपका एक ही पार्ट कैसेट का, जैसे कैसेट के दो पार्ट होते हैं, टाइप ए टाइप बी, एक ही पता होगा, पर आपकी फैमिली को आपके दोनों पार्ट्स पता हैं कि क्या है क्या नहीं है, अंदर के तार भी पता हैं. एब्सोल्युटली. सो दे नो, आई मीन क्या है, क्या चल रहा है, क्या नहीं हो. तो बेस्ट थिंग इज जस्ट टू गो एंड अनवाइंड विद देम, जस्ट सिट, टॉक. एंड लकीली आई एम रियली फॉर्चुनेट दैट आई हैव गॉट अ बेस्ट फैमिली. आई मीन friends like family. Yeah.
Okay. On this note, Karan, first of all, thank you so much for the
Yeah, most
wonderful
welcome.
interview.
Yeah.
And we really hope कि Imlie जो अभी perform
Yeah.
कर रहा है, in terms of TRP or anything, सब develop हो जाए.
Yeah.
TRP, performance, anything you want to
Yeah.
say to your fans?
थैंक यू सो मच. आई मीन एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए मुझे दोबारा नहीं, फॉर द थर्ड टाइम गिविंग मी अ चांस, बिकॉज ऑडियंस, पीपल गिव यू चांसेस. एक्टर आप खुद से नहीं बनते, लोग आपको बनाते हैं, पब्लिक बनाती है. सो चांस देने के लिए बहुत बहुत थैंक यू, एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए मुझे, एंड गिविंग मी सो मच ऑफ लव, और अपना टाइम मे बी फ्रॉम बाय मैसेजेस, बाय इंस्टाग्राम एडिट्स, बाय मेल्स. थैंक यू सो मच. And just send, just give us your good wishes like this only. It helps us to be motivated and do our best. Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Karan Vohra and you're watching me on GlitzVision USA.